Hi, I'm Maureen Paraventi, editor of Workplace Material Handling and Safety. Now, the COVID-19 pandemic has made both individuals and industries focus on cleanliness and hygiene. It's required a huge shift in thinking for companies that maybe did not previously prioritize cleanliness. To help them navigate this new reality, I'm talking with Richard Comer, Senior Region Manager, Mid-Atlantic for Nilfisk. Now, Nilfisk is a leader in cleaning technology with products designed to ensure a high hygienic standard across a variety of applications. Now, Richard, there are so many different types of facilities and often different microenvironments within those facilities. Where does a company start when deciding what kind of cleaning equipment to use?
So first off, thanks Maureen for having me. I really appreciate the time to be able to speak about cleaning. And to answer your question, each facility has its own unique set of environments, including microenvironments. However, when it comes to cleaning, specifically cleaning equipment, everyone tends to start at the same point, which is taking a look at your current process and doing an overall assessment as to what is most efficient, what is lacking in efficiency, and where could we be better. So oftentimes a byproduct of this assessment is purchasing a sweeper, scrubber, vacuum, or even a high pressure washer. So our representatives are open and available to provide machine recommendations and answer your frequently asked questions during this process. It's a dynamic industry to be a part of, so people may have different points to start, but generally that's the one. There are certain standards and certain regulations can also dictate how an industry approaches cleaning. Certain changes to protocols that come through the pipeline may encourage you to call a representative, and we're well versed in these changes, so we're happy to answer different types of questions.
You also, slightly off topic, you also, Nilfisk meaning, has to be aware of differences between countries, because I believe Nilfisk products are sold in more than 100 countries.
Yeah, so we are a global company. We are based out of Denmark, and we have representatives that are in all parts of the world. So in terms of our products crossing borders and being compliant to your country's specific needs, we're able to provide that piece of equipment. So we have a large global outreach, and it's something we're very proud of.
Now, I want to ask about a few specific types of equipment.
Sure.
Where and with what would a hot water pressure washer be used? And what are its benefits over other kinds of cleaning equipment? And this is a big one because it affects a lot of different companies. Is it hard to train employees to use it?
So to just answer your questions, I guess in order, there's many false claims being made out there, but one tried and true option that has been used for decades and continue to work is hot water for us. So one study showed that cleaning a surface with clean water had zero effect on the amount of bacteria on it. But when temperatures reached 140 degrees Fahrenheit, bacteria was reduced by 90%. And at 176 degrees Fahrenheit, bacteria was reduced by 97%. So in most cases, it's a very efficient solution. The faster that you could get a surface clean, the less water you would use. It requires less energy due to its shorter cleaning time. And many companies and individuals who use hot water to clean can clean without any chemicals, right? So it's great for the groundwater, environment, ecosystem overall. And back to our original point in terms of regulations, it helps accommodate that. Note, if you want to sanitize, you will need to use a sanitizer, okay? And then finally, many facilities have pressure washing equipment installed inside of a utility room, and all the controls are mounted remotely at the wash site. It's very convenient to use since it's a matter of turning a few switches on or off on the control pump. And whether that's with heat or soap too, our design is extremely efficient to use one of our Nilfisk pressure washers. So we are also available to offer training. Like we had mentioned, our representatives are stationed strategically throughout to be able to access facilities where we could come in and show somebody how to use it. So we make it as easy as possible to use, and it's very efficient in the first place.
Let's talk about a steamer. Now, is that going to be as effective as a hot water pressure washer? And where should a steamer be used?
So depending on the application at hand, a steamer can be as effective as a hot pressure washer, right? Nilfisk has a direct sales force, like I mentioned. We'll do the assessment and make that justification for you guys and where it should be used. As far as specifics are concerned, it's very case by case oriented. So when we get eyes on site, it makes it a lot easier to determine. We have a wide variety of options, right? So we're able to help you find the right solution. So anybody can feel free to call us and we'll help you make that distinction.
Floors, of course, are big repositories of
Yeah.
filth. Now, what does Nilfisk have that's specific to cleaning floors?
So that is extremely correct. And floors are a high area of concern when it comes to cleanliness and safety. Nilfisk has a full portfolio of industrial and commercial sweepers and scrubbers. Our product offering includes walk-behinds, stand-ons, and ride-on options as well. We specialize in hard and soft surfaces. For example, epoxy-coated floors, concrete, tile, and even carpeting is something we specialize in. We once again take a look at the dimensions of your facility, such as your aisle widths, your walkways, loading docks, things of that nature, to determine which piece of equipment is best for you. We also produce vacuums, right? So we're one of the largest vacuum manufacturers globally, specifically industrial, but our vacuums come with a plethora of accessories that help you clean floors. For example, if you're trying to clean beneath racking or a stack of pallets, we can provide you the tools to get beneath surfaces you can't even see, right? So we do our best to make sure that the entire floor is covered. And not only do the vacuums get the floors, but they have enough power and capability to get exposed overhead pipes, walls, ceilings, and things of that nature.
I wasn't even thinking about hard to reach areas like some of the ones you mentioned. That's interesting.
Well, we thought of it for you.
Nilfisk. Automation, making big inroads in all industries, including warehouses and distribution centers. We cover that a lot at Workplace Material Handling and Safety. And I understand that Nilfisk offers intelligent cleaning solutions. What are they? And can I get some for my house?
I always ask the same questions, but still no, it hasn't been dropped off to my apartment yet. But so we've totally embraced autonomy, right? So innovative cleaning solutions is right up our alley. Autonomous is something we're very excited about. We've done so through the introduction of our first autonomous scrubber, known as the Liberty SC50. So it's been a remarkable success, and I've seen it firsthand in warehousing and distribution. And it comes with multiple operating systems, including a manual mode as well as copycat and fill-in, right? So we're able to customize based on how dynamic your environment is, its movement throughout your facility. It's safety certified, fully autonomous, and designed for consistent results with minimal oversight. SC50 allows operators to focus on tasks that benefit the most value from a human effort, while the 50 integrates itself with your facility. It's actually very exciting, but the Liberty is going to be followed up by the SC60. The SC60 is our autonomous ride-on option. So yes, we've gone from the stand-on, which is SC50, to now providing a ride-on option. It's going to have a larger scrub path, and it's also going to have capabilities to function throughout your facility, efficiently integrating itself. So we're very excited about it.
Let's talk about air quality, because that is a big concern when it comes to infectious disease transmission, but also other health risks as well. I mean, respiratory health problems. So what products does Nilfisk have that address air quality and dust control?
Yeah, so Nilfisk, we've been concerned and we've been addressing air quality for quite some time, as well as dust control. Our industrial vacuum cleaners, they come equipped with multiple stages of HEPA filtration. For those who may be unaware, a HEPA filter is an acronym for high efficiency particulate air. So Nilfisk, as a manufacturer, we make the investment to have each one of our HEPA filters individually certified and third-party tested to make sure that operators of our equipment are getting what they are promised in terms of good air, right? So we're always making sure you're compliant in terms of regulating the air quality. HEPA filters, they're designed to remove 99.97% of particulate matter down to 0.3 microns. In addition to the vacuums too, we have HEPA filters included on some of our sweeper models, right? So if you are looking to sweep using floor care equipment, we could put a HEPA filter inside there as well. Dust guard is another patented item of us where we emit a mist of water to mat down any dust that's kicked up by a side broom. So everything is being collected and it's not getting into the atmosphere. So those are just a few examples, but it's something we've done to address dust control.
And I'm assuming that you help companies with scheduling of these things because dust continues to be produced in certain environments. So, misting in order to control that would have to be done on a regular basis, wouldn't it?
So yeah, the dust control and dust guard specifically, the misting, it's incorporated on the model of the machine. So it's applying water and things of that nature to be dispersed through these tips on the front that actually mat down the dust. We have great partners service partners throughout the country and representatives that'll come and inspect pieces of equipment just to ensure everything's running properly. So we do the best we can to maintain and upkeep the equipment.
Well, and we talked about how you've discussed quite a bit already, the kind of support that Nilfisk offers. I think we could go into it a little bit more because companies are making some investments in their cleaning products. So
Sure.
Can you help them to understand what it is Nilfisk can do for them to make sure that they are getting a great return on that investment in terms of the results, the cleanliness at their facilities?
Yeah, so like I had mentioned, we really like to get inside of your facility, get eyes on it, and understand your business. And the more we understand your business, the better we could be aligned with your cleaning goals. So as we introduce ourselves, we make a poignant effort to understand how your facility operates as well as your pain points that may exist. So when you purchase a piece of Nilfisk equipment upon the correct recommendation from our end, specifically on the vacuums, we'll offer free quarterly 40-point inspections to make sure that your machine is running at an optimal capacity. What a 40-point inspection is a Nilfisk rep coming in, examining your filters, examining accessories, as well as the overall construction of equipment to make sure you're getting the best performance promised. Additionally, we, like I mentioned, have great service partners and providers throughout the country where we could dispatch a number of people to ensure your equipment is running properly. We also offer continuous education and training for new operators. Turnover is something that none of us are immune to, right? Mm-hmm. Turnover is something that we're seeing across the board. So representatives like myself can come in and train a new operator designated to ride a scrubber to ensure that they are being safe and not damaging any of your walls or the facility itself. Additionally, we have an app. It's called Nilfisk University. It's free to download. So if you had operators or yourself wanted to go on and just learn more about the equipment, see informational videos, watch demonstrations of our products so you better understand it, it's right there and it's tangible and it's something that you could take a dive into. We highly encourage people to get it because it is free.
I like that, Nilfisk University.
Yep.
We have covered a lot of ground today. Is there anything that you feel we've missed? Anything I haven't asked you about that I should have?
No, I think we did cover a lot. We have a vast portfolio, so it is something that takes a bit to get to. But no, please, just anybody out there can feel free to call us. People like myself, we're always accessible and ready to help. So we're excited moving forward.
Okay. And I will give the URL, Nilfisk. You can find them online at www.nilfisk.com. And once again, we've been speaking with Richard Comer of Nilfisk. And Nilfisk is a global leader in cleaning technology. So thanks very much for talking to us.
Thank you, Maureen.